extremely important. Because people are talking about it everywhere. Like, I was talking to one of my friends in Chicago, and he's like, my feed is completely filled of sabotage stuff. Like, you guys have not stopped putting stuff. Because we want to really make sure that people know that women's wrestling is hot here in California, and why they should look and be like, hey, maybe I should go there and check it out. You know, I mean, for Christ's sake, we're going to have Taya. I'm, like, really excited she's going to be in there, too. You know, I don't think she's wrestling in California besides Lucha Underground. So this is something new.
Who is, I know, I see the Pumpkin Queen, she's on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your main poster, there's somebody kind of front and center. Who is that?
The front center, we have Taya, we have Chocobito, and then we have Sairi Hojo, which is they're the two from Stardom. Then I'm on the left side, and then Caitlin Diamond, and then we have Kat Von Ace. She's on top. She's from Canada. Mm-hmm. Then we have Heather Monroe and Sage. They're locals. Heather is new too. She's been in Europe already,
okay.
and she's been doing tours in the East Coast too with Pussy Fair. So they have like a show there too. Then we have Nicole Savoy, who is a Shimmer champion.
Yep.
We have Holiday, Yosa Tenea, who's from Mexico, and then Safari, who's like on the top, and she's from South Africa.
Yeah, we've kind of made ourselves familiar with Holiday. She won the contest that we had of having fans take a poll of who they'd like to see us bring on tour in 2017, and she won that easily, not even a question. And we got in touch with her, and she seems very up to coming in, but I'd like to bring both these in together.
Oh, I'm down. You already know.
So
yeah, we're honestly killing it as tag team, and we have a couple bookings together, which actually reminds me that on the 30th we have a match for the NWA West Coast titles, and these titles have been held by men. If we win this, we're going to be the first women holding a male tag team, championship. And I'm hoping that it's going to go the way that we want, and we can be the very first ones. Because, again, we want to show how much we respect wrestling and how much we take this serious. And it doesn't matter our sex or our gender, that we can be the best.
And you get to look good doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best part.
That's the way I look at it. I'm like, look, everybody asks me, why do you like women's wrestling so much? I said, well, they're very hard workers. They don't complain. They put in their work. They do just as much as the guys do. They don't get TV time, so they got to work twice as hard. I said, and they look good doing it.
That's true. and like you see our card, all the girls, they put a lot of time and training and everything else, and when you see them working, we're putting videos and some of their best matches on our live page so people can see what they do and what they're all about. So they're more interested even to buy a ticket, because the tickets are, I know that people struggle with money and everything, but this is worth it. This is worth for many of us, that we want that chance. We want that spot on TV, that we want that opportunity in California and the Midwest and the West Coast and the East Coast for a booking, because we want them to see what we're all about and what we can do in the ring.
Okay. Now, I see at the top of let me scroll to the BC Productions. I'm guessing that's your husband.
Yeah, that's Brian Cervantes Productions, but we put it BC Productions.
So you're finally going to make him work just as hard now.
Well, he's been honestly, it's like when you have a business partnership, it can be tough at times, but, at the end of the day, we'll always work together. We've been working together for about 10 years now, or 12 years, so we know our dynamics. So he's very, we need to get the things on time, and I'm very, detail-oriented, so it takes me a little longer. So, again, it's like you guys will see it later, and I'm on little things like that, but he's very excited. He believes in women's wrestling, and a perfect example of he believing in women's wrestling is me.
Right.
Because I don't think if I didn't have him on my side supporting me in all aspects, I wouldn't be in the place that I am right now. Because he really keeps me focused. He really helps me with social media on, helping me train and helping me stay motivated to be the best. So I believe that that we can do something big, and I want to be. I was telling him, like, this is sort of like my ideas. I want to be like the PWG of women's wrestling in California. I want like to have that weekend and like all the women to come, and we have like this super amazing show. That'll come along the way, and and later on. But that's my vision. I want like everybody to be like to talk about the show. Hey, it's happening, and it's like this is the yearly show. You got to show up, So that's we're crossing our fingers, and I'm praying every day that's what will be in one of those days.
Now I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping that it happens. Is the Thunder Rosa, the East Coast tour, that you'll be here for a nice lengthy amount of time, so we can get you as much East Coast exposure as we possibly can.
Absolutely, and mark my words, that's gonna happen, man. That is gonna happen, and Europe is gonna happen too. Those are my big goals in wrestling right now. I want to go to Europe, and I want to go to the East Coast because I couldn't do it this year because, thank Jesus, I've been booked all year. I have bookings until the end of the year, and I couldn't do it. But that's a good thing. But I still want to like get those.
I know we brought you over here and you were hurt.
Yes, and I thought so bad. But
that's my great timing.
But right now it's like my shoulders are getting better. I'm really both of my shoulders are now, kind of like messed up, but I'm rehabbing them. I'm working smart, and I'm gonna try to keep doing this until until I get old, and I'm like 50 years old.
Yeah, then you'd be like Ric. Then you'd be like Ric Flair.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You can still if he can still do it, you can still do it.
Heck yeah. So. Again, Kevin, I'm so blessed that you were one of the first people that had me on a podcast, and it's just been like one thing after another, and then you took me to the East Coast. And even then, it's funny because a lot of the people from the East Coast, they continue to send me messages. The people that I met at Legends of the Ring,
mm-hmm.
They send me messages. They support me buying merchandise. They're very, very nice. And like I said, I didn't do a lot, but they were very impressed with my personality, with charisma, and with the attention that they received when they were Legends of the Ring.
I agree with that. That's why I want to bring you to a big event in March. It's a little bit of a bigger venue with a bit, it's a little bit bigger all around, and like I said, the extra exposure won't hurt, and it'll get you out there a little bit more, and hopefully we'll get you some matches while you're here this time, and everybody gets to see you in action, not just meet you in person, but actually get to see you wrestle.
And that will be super amazing because I think by then I'll be even better than I am right now.
Well, you can only get better. So you're still young technically you're only young you're still young in the business.
Yeah, and I'm really open, and I'm always learning in my matches. And every match that I have, I ask for feedback. I'm like, oh, well, what do you think, or what do you want to do? Blah 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 blah. What did you see? And I feed off that, and then I work on it on my next matches, or when I'm going to different places and working with different people. So that's the only thing that I can do to get better in the business and to help other girls that were in the same shoes that I was in at one point. And again with Sabotage show,
mm-hmm.
I'm not highlighting myself. Like that's the point of the show is like I don't want to be the typical like, oh yeah, she's in the show, she's not putting herself over. No, this is about putting other women over and having them showcase their abilities and why they should be taken serious.
All right.
So that's what we want.
So again, it's Sabotage Wrestling, Friday, October 7th, from 7:30 to 10:30. That is Pacific time. That's West Coast time, folks. 4315 North Vincent Avenue in Covina, California. You can check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/sabotage-wrestling for more information.
Yeah, all the information is there. Tickets are available. We have 8 VIP tickets
mm-hmm.
still. They're being selling really, really well. in front row and general admission. Don't wait until the end to get your tickets because they go up $5, and the front row they go up $10. So it's a great opportunity to save money, and it's a great opportunity to come and see some good wrestling. This is gonna be good.
Oh,
Never seen before.
Absolutely. I believe
pretty
it.
much I can tell you, all the matches have never been seen before. So.
Well, I hope you get your rematch against the Pumpkin Queen because I think you owe her one.
Yeah, I do. We actually had one tag team on 2 weeks ago.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
Yeah, no, that's not the same, but it was good. It was one of those tennis matches, and we whooped ass. So, but I don't have a match with her on the 24th. We have another the AWS, but I'm going with Lufisto. So I got my work cut up for me.
You do.
So I'm excited.
And those who want to cheer on Thunder Rosa, go to visit her on Twitter at Thunder Rosa 22 and give her some props and words of inspiration because she's a fan of this show and we're a fan of her, and we again want to bring her again to the East Coast next year. So we're looking forward to a whole bunch of stuff that include you. So it's good for you, it's good for us, and of course you found out that we're a lot of fun and we feed you guys well.
Oh my God, yes he does. Right, it's like I love them to death. Like you guys have been like saying nothing but good to me, and you are by far one of my favorite promoters because you really, really take care of us, and you are more than a promoter. You have become a friend. So I
appreciate that, and that's why we do what we do. We go the extra mile because that's the feedback we like to hear, and we like that you tell other people that, and they are not afraid to take that chance to come over, from the West Coast or wherever to the East Coast for a convention or a signing, because it's not, you're not in a business where it's, it's easy. You don't know anybody. People call you up, say, hey, I'd like to bring you here. Let me buy you a plane ticket. And you're like, all right, I don't know who you are, but okay. So,
yeah, but no, you guys are amazing. You guys are.
I appreciate it.
And thank you for having me on the show.
No, you're welcome. So do you have anything else you'd like to plug before I let you go?
Yes, don't forget this Wednesday, El Rey Network, Lucha Underground debut, season 3. Cobra Moon is coming con todo. She is coming.
Uh-oh.
Everything. You guys have to watch what's going to happen.
Uh-oh.
This is fine and everything.
Cobra Moon's coming for you.
Good. And don't forget, if you're in, all the people are listening to your podcast right now and are coming to California, don't forget to come and check out the Sabotage show, October 7th. Please get your tickets. This is, like I said, this is a big dream of my partner and I, and we want to make it happen. We want to, like I said, I'm in this world to uplift women and to make an impact in the business or in people's lives. And if this is that opportunity that we have, this is going to be our platform. So I'm very, very happy and very, very blessed for the opportunity.
Awesome. And we're in support of you, and let us know if there's anything else we can do for you.
Absolutely. Otherwise, I'll be like, can I be in the show again?
You're always welcome here. It doesn't matter. If it's 4 times or 40 times, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can probably, you know what, I was thinking when I'm in Japan, we should do something. I think that will be fun because Holiday is going to be there. And
well, like I said, if you're going to be here for a long period of time, and I'm going to be bringing you all over, which means you'll probably be here for a show, so you'll be live in studio during a broadcast.
Heck yeah, we're going to interview people. I would love to do that. I like
yeah, and you can interview people. You can ask all those former WWE stars questions you want to know.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right, then, Rosa, it was great talking to you. We'll definitely be talking to you again soon before October 7th, and we're going to put all this information on our Damage Notes page, which is our blog, damage365radio.weebly.com. We'll have that all up before Tuesday, Sabotage, and ways that you can contact the promoter, Brian, and Thunder Rosa herself if you have any questions.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Thunder Rosa, ladies and gentlemen, and those who have met her, the last time